starting to feel like Miracle Max over here. Or Max the Miracle Worker. Remember him from The Princess Bride?
What?
Are you the Miracle Max who worked for the king all those years?
The king's stinking son fired me, and thank you so much for bringing up such a painful subject. While you're at it, why don't you give me a nice paper cut and pour lemon juice on it? We're closed!
His daddy can't talk.
Ooh, look who knows so much, huh? Well, it just so happens that your friend here is only mostly dead. There's a big difference between mostly dead and all dead. Please open his mouth. Now, mostly dead is slightly alive.
Growing up, that was one of my favorite movies, and then I got older and read the book, and the book was way better than the movie. Of course, because the book is always better than the movie. Well, so today on Miracle Max's show, this is what we have to create all new for with no parts in the market. This girl, he ran it forever, he says. I ran this thing forever. I took it out of my truck, and I put it on the bed of my truck, and I took off, and it went for a ride. He was going to take it in the house. He goes, it still works. Meter doesn't work anymore, but it's full of Toshibas. And I says, my man, this is my jam. This is what I do. This is what I do. So we straighten the fins out, and do a little bit of touch-up work on the fins, and this lid's fucked. I don't know how else to put it. It's screwed up. It's all right. I have another option. Now, after I get it restored, he wants me to do every single mod that I know how to do. Upgrade the coax on the inside, upgrade the preamp, do power wire upgrades, do LED switches, or do LED lights. He wants a new variable, he wants a new meter, he wants rubber feet put on it, he wants a fan kit installed. And guess what? That is what we're going to do. So we're going to take this old beat down Texas Star DX500 and we're going to fix it. I've been sitting here talking on the phone this afternoon. This thing was all full of dirt and dust and everything else, so I don't know if you guys remember or not. To me it was yesterday, to you it was 2 seconds ago. All three of these outside heatsink fins were folded in, and so was this one. I've actually got them to come back relatively true and straight. Now this is going to have a fan kit on it, so that means the amp is going to sit facing up like this. So hopefully we'll be able to blue the fins now that we got all the oil stripped out of it. I just washed this with alcohol and scrubbed this out. Hopefully we'll be able to get all the fins to take a little bit of bluing, and we can cover up some of this scuff mark on the fins. But as far as cosmetics, and we were able to get the face of this all bent back straight. The reason the meter wasn't working is because when it took its little fall, it broke one of the leads off the back, and the lead was shorted to the case. So pretty sure we'll be able to get that circuit working. That meter is moving. Let's put a voltmeter on it and see if we can get it to move through its function. Oh. So it is moving. 450 ohms, so I guess that is not damaged. We'll be able to reuse that as well. So, all right, next step is to wash the inside of this thing, and we'll do power wire upgrades on it, and we're going to start putting this thing back together here in just a second. So it is Monday, which means all day on phone. I'm going to get back to talking on the phone, but really excited that all the heatsink fins came out straight, and we were able to get that all basically un-effed. That makes me happy. Okay, with A lot of cleaning. It's clean now. And with what they call aluminum bluing, we're able to get all of this about as repaired as we're ever going to get it, short of pulling the heatsink off, having it media blasted, and then re-anodized. So every finish straight. Most of the busted out aluminum on the sides on the heatsink fins, we were able to get that blue anodizing to take effect. This one little rib was pretty ripped up. And it's not shiny, it's flat. Probably anodize that up a couple more times, or blew it up a couple more times, but the tin, which is foobarred off and full of holes, I'm just going to pitch that. Got a newer, way better, in better shape, better condition, better all the way around, not covered in rust, not filthy lid to go on it. The faceplate, which is all boogered down. Bink, now looks like this. Just like this, looks like new. Now it's time to go work on the inside for a hot minute. What we're going to do over here is we're going to wash it while we've got it apart. Take and we'll wash everything in here, clean up a little bit. We're going to replace our coaxes, change this out, and this out. Do power wire upgrade, then we're going to run it. And I was looking at this, he said it was still working, but it looks like the keying circuit and the preamp circuit have been, at some point or another in its little life, have been replaced and abused. Well, that transistor is not soldered in. And this one is, we're going to replace it too. We're going to replace it with the new low noise transistor, but yeah, that's so we need something white to stick behind it. Stick homeboy's card in here. See, that transistor is not soldered down, so we'll fix all of that in Bob's your uncle. So, and let's see, at some point this cap has let out its magic shmoo. You see this? Here, let's do it like this. It's not quite popped enough, but that cap has definitely seen better days. So we'll put a new electrolytic in there as well. So the next step is we're going to do coax, fix transistor, and then wash. And then when we're done with the wash, we'll do this, and then we'll do the power wires. Well, let's see. Last time you saw this, the faceplate was off. Faceplate's now on it. And no, you don't need to adjust your television. The labels are on upside down for a reason I'll show you here in a minute. Okay, so new coax connectors, new power wires, new coax, new power distribution, new preamp. Oh, the keying transistor was bad. As soon as I turn it on, going into transmit. Haven't played with anything else. I don't even know if this is going to work or not. So let's go ahead, we'll run through it here real quick. First off, we're on 12 volts. So 1,000 watt slug, in peak, 1,000 in average, 5 watt slug in reverse, back from the bird, 10,000 watt dummy load. At 011. Okay. Oh yeah. At 0111. At 0111. So we're making just short of 500 watts. At about 425. Only 18 watts of drive. Let's go listen to our really quiet preamp. Preamp is working. At 012. We are going to press in the SSB button. Never mind. Whoop, hold on. I knew I'd done something wrong here. Oh, and I went in and I put all new bulbs in it, by the way. Come on, come on. Okay, so there we go. That's better. So, rewind. Take two. Now we're going to use the dial-a-watt function. Hello, 1, 2. So it's technically medium, so hello, 1, 2. Dial a watt function is working. And now I'll use SSB. Hello, 1, 2, 1, 2. With delay. 100%. So if we turn our voltage up a little bit, turn it up to about 15 volts here. I'm getting old and feeble. I should put that power supply like right here to where I can just, all I do is reach down and flick it with my knee or something. Okay. So now, zoom in over here one more time. Hello, 1, 2. 21, 22 watts worth of drive. Hello, audio, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. This is a 5-watt slug in reverse between the 2950. Hello, 1, 1, 1, audio. Remember, boys and girls, there's 18 feet of coax. The reason we have to have 18 feet of coax is because of the velocity. I use this really fancy-dancy 316 coax. Remember, all coax has its own velocity and its own resistance and reactance to the circuit. Which I have done a YouTube video on it, so go Google it. Yeah. See what we look like here. Hello, 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 hello. Wow. Drops all the way down to nothing. That's good. Everything's doing its job. Well, let's bring this the rest of the way home. Well, Ren, this is it, buddy. You're done. Fan kit, isolated transformer, everything that could be done is done here. We're on 13 volts at the moment. Let's reach down here. Flick this switch. Oh, that's you calling me on the phone, homie. Hold on a second. We'll be back, guys. Hold on. Oh, big homie, I just hung up with you. I'm going to take your old faceplate and I'm going to pitch it in the F-it bucket. And once again, with 20 watts of drive. Hello, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Man, that's doing over 600 watts with 20 watts of drive. That's hello, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Hello, BBI got down for putting it down for old Ren. Mr. R, 1 ho, hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, 1, 2. Hello, 1, 2. Hello, 1, 2. Well, I went and I talked all that big game. Hello, 1, 2. Oh, man. That tested good. That needle was dragging. Well, I ain't done till it's done right, so hold on a second. Oh, it's the end of this day, and this day has been long. I wanted to like to cry about it and say that it has been hard, but it's just been busy. It's Monday. Phone rings statistically the most on Monday, so just grin and bear it. Hold meter. Brand new meter. These are really getting expensive, you guys, because they're getting really hard to find. I never thought the day would come where I was like, oh yeah, Texas Star meters are expensive. It used to be like $2 or $3 a piece. Tried now like $50 and $60 a piece for this meter. Here's one. And 2. moving free, but hang upside down, it sticks. Clearly see, got a ferrite bead going here. Comes up standard remote fan on. So, okay, let's try this one more time. Okay. Brand new meter. Hello, 1, 2. Hello, 1, 2. Turn the peak kit on. Hello, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Hello. Hello, audio, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Brother man, I'm going to call this a win. And our time together has come to an end. I got a comment today. You know, and a wise man named Joe Rogan once said, you only pay attention to the people that are positive in your life, don't pay attention to the negatives, especially when it comes to social media. I got a video out there that's trending real hard right now. Everybody and their brother's watching it. It's had 60-some thousand views at the time of this, the recording of this video. And this one guy literally says to me today, this is the worst YouTube channel I've ever watched. He never shows schematics on anything he works on, and all I have ever seen him do, because I've watched several of his videos now, which makes him an expert, by the way. I've watched several of his videos now, and all we ever do is watch him clean up stuff and him tell us how good he is at everything. And I was like, responded to him the same way I do always. Hey man, thanks for the view. And I appreciate all the other views too. And then it dawned on me that people, they show up to the YouTube channel and they just don't get it. They don't get what we do here. And that's okay. We hug them and we hold them tight and we go, shh, it's gonna be okay. It's okay, calm down, it's gonna be okay. What he doesn't understand is that there's about 1 million schematics for this particular piece of equipment out there. So I'm not gonna continually bring those up and show them on screen. And that I am a repair center. And part of being a restoration repair center is to take beat up things like this and make them look brand new again. And apparently that makes me the worst YouTube channel ever. Ever. Oh, gentlemen, I appreciate every single one of you guys, and I thank you for coming by and checking out the channel, following along with all the little adventures that we've got. I am super excited because you have no idea how hard I had to search for these two things right here. Look at the dust that's on this. I paid $12 for these on Amazon. Can you believe that? Or no, not, pardon me, eBay. I got to go put them in the thing that I've been waiting for to get them for. I'm excited I was actually even able to find them. That's like finding a vintage Ford badge or a vintage Chevy badge for like a C10 truck that you've been hunting for 20 years. Telling you, it's, you'll see. Gentlemen, I gotta run. I appreciate every single one of you. Thanks to all my Patreons and my supporters. Big thanks to MechMan, Siglant, XS Power, Course, Coaxial Dynamics, and Bird for providing us with all of these accurate reading measurements. And Siglant for providing us with all of this beautiful test equipment over here, well, helping us with it anyhow. And MechMan just for being cool and building the biggest alternators on Earth. Big thanks to all you guys. Well, except for the one dude that says I got the worst YouTube channel in history ever. I got choice words for him, but I'm going to reserve them for later. I'll see you guys. Appreciate y'all. I'll see you. Click, click, click.